Hello. Today we'll be introducing ourselves, the Cabana Consultant team, and laying out our plan for assisting the University of West Georgia's Health Service Department. If you're a UWG student and you have caught the cold or flu this season, don't feel too bad. The UWG Health Services is here for you, and we're here to help the UWG Health Services departments to help better themselves to help you. Today we will be going over our company background explained by me, Christopher Perdue, followed by the statement of needs presented by Austin Cofield, and then Ryan Hembray will talk about how we will assist with communication, and finally Mark Shepard will finish our presentation off with our recommendations. We will then have a short Q&A period afterwards.
Hello, my name is Christopher Perdue. I'm the operations manager for Cabana Consultants. I've been with the company for 4 years, and I graduated from West Georgia with a degree in business management and marketing. The Cabana Consultants were created in 2009 by a group of friends that wanted to help people promote themselves in a way that appeals to their target market and/or audience. The goal of the Cabana Consultants is to help our clients to efficiently achieve their goals. We strive to have excellent communication with our clients and also push them to have a communication with their own clients and/or customers to really bring in their customers and make them feel like they're valued. We value being completely honest and upfront with all of our clients. We want them to know that their problem is ours as well. We also value the importance of being with them in every step. So we like to keep them involved and contact our clients regularly so that they are always informed about what is going on and what their options are in the situations. Communication is an important thing in our company. When we have steady communication, it allows for us to make sure that all needs are met. With both our associates and our clients, we like to have good communication because in our clients, it helps us cultivate new ideas with them and how their business can prosper. And with our own associate, it helps make sure that we're staying in check and that our associates are getting the best out of us. We really want to make sure that everybody is involved with the process. So we like to make sure that we have meetings with our own associates and that we hold meetings constantly with our clients to make sure that they stay involved.
Thank you. My name is Austin Cofield, and I'm the Director of Communications at Cabana Consultants. The Health Services Department at the University of West Georgia brings inclusive, high-quality services and an effective personal method and determination to encourage student accomplishment. Health Services' goal is to offer amenities that are engaging, differential, and available for all students' needs. With the help of the staff members, and the Alliance of Tanner Medical Center, Health Services is enabled to treat over 1,000 students each academic school year. With new health services facility, the department is suitable to provide an improved experience to their clients on a daily basis. Although health services provides an excellent amenities for students, there are some areas that need development. These areas of improvement include the restructuring of the company logo, consistent brand to align with the university's appearance, internal communication with students, and external communication with future students. According to a previous Cabana customer, Cabana has improved our overall experience by over 90%. A company or department's logo is the backbone to their organization. This symbol creates an image in clients' minds that allows them to easily trace the symbol back to their organization. When you think of McDonald's, the first thing that comes to mind is most likely the golden arches. This is because McDonald's has done an amazing job on producing their logo, which is key to a successful organization. When creating a memorable logo, you want to have a few characteristics in mind, which include relevance, versatility, and significance while maintaining simplicity. When you combine all of these mechanisms, clients will feel more comfortable knowing that their service provider is well organized and branded. This will also attract a higher volume of visibility for the department, which will expand health services from a financial standpoint. To summarize the statement of need from Cabana Consultants, we are dedicated to improve every aspect of health services communication efforts. The strategies that my team is offering will only improve the overall client experience for your department. My team ensures the highest quality improvements on the restructuring of the logo, consistent branding to align with the university's appearance, working on internal communications with students and external communication with future students. We look forward to working with your team on their upcoming enhancements. Now you will hear from internal and external communications.
There are many different forms of communication, such as face-to-face meetings, emails, blogs, events, fairs, or even advertisements. The communication mix at UWG Health Services Department. Communication, both externally and internally, should be one of the most important daily activities at the University of West Georgia. There are both helpful and harmful factors that go into internal and external communication. Some of the helpful internal factors are social media communication, email training and events, face-to-face communication, and university-wide commitment. Some of the helpful external factors are competitive advantage in the market, target market growth, and growth in community. Some of the harmful internal factors are lack of communication networks, individual communication problems, and unproductive communication strategies. Some of the harmful external include market saturation, technological improvements by competition, and communication barriers. There are both opportunities and threats in communication. Some of the opportunities include culture, demographic, social, and technical communication skills, target markets and technology and competitive advantage in the market, and social media advantages. Some of the threats include low barriers in communication mediums, local and global communication advantages, and consumer behaviors and attitudes.
Hi, this is Mark Shepard, Cabana Consulting's lead engineer, and this is what we recommend. My team and I have worked tirelessly to put together a series of recommendations that we believe will improve the operation and PR side of your department of the University of West Georgia. If you look here, we've broken up everything that we recommend into 3 sections. Improving your department's image, increasing your ability to communicate externally with your clientele, and improving the student involvement on campus, helping to bring more students actually in to work with them. We'll get into more details on what we mean and how we've divided this up in later slides. Hi, the first thing you want to do is improve your department's image. That's what we're going to focus on first. When we say your department image, we're talking about how you are viewed by outsiders. So the first step to that is going to be making a logo. You currently, as part of the University of West Georgia, do not have a logo. You're kind of tied back in with the old West Georgia logo. We want to change that. We want to give your department its own logo. And the reason for that is that it makes you more memorable. Even if people don't necessarily remember the name of the department, they'll remember the logo. It also makes you seem more like other companies and corporations and businesses that students are familiar with, because everyone has a logo. It makes you seem more legitimate, I guess, is one way to put it. The second thing we want to work on is you want to get a Twitter. Twitter is a very popular mode of communication amongst younger people, students mostly. And by doing this, you're making yourself more hip, and that improves how people perceive you. They see you as being up to date, more with the times. And on top of that, there's a lot of other benefits that we're going to get into on the next slide. But as far as your image goes, it makes you more accessible, more personable, and it makes the department more accessible to them. It makes you less of a inherent thing, and it makes the department seem more like a person because they have a Twitter account. It humanizes the department, and that can be very important. So the next thing we want to do is increase your external communications. You want to be able to have your message distributed and seen by as many students as possible, whatever your message may be. If it's your change in location, vaccinations, you have health form, anything, whatever is related to your department that you need people to know about, we need to be able to quickly and effectively get that information out to as many students as possible. The obvious choice for this is going back to Twitter. We just talked about this for your image, but the other benefit of it is its ability to communicate. It is a platform built from the ground up with the idea of having information from an individual sent out to the whole world, or whoever's following them on Twitter. And this is a big deal because for you, this lets one person at a computer or even on their phone message that it's flu season and the health services has flu vaccines and they are free for students. And by using Twitter, the entirety of campus could know about that within minutes of you deciding to put that information out there. That'll depend on how many people are subscribed to your Twitter account and how many people are actively using Twitter at that moment, but the potential is there. Nonetheless, by the end of the day, a huge portion of campus knows about flu vaccines or change in location or whatever. The other thing we want to work on is to hit the people that aren't on Twitter or don't have a Twitter or not following you on Twitter. And that's going to be putting up signs. A lot of departments do this for advertising purposes and getting information out there. It's a very easy and a very obvious choice. And that makes a whole lot of sense. You can use this method to get information in heavily trafficked areas, like in front of the UCC, in the quad, places like that where there's a lot of students walking. And that'll let you get information to campus in another way. People that maybe wouldn't see it on Twitter can see it on the signs. Or you could even use the signs to advertise that you are now on Twitter to get that started. Whatever. Signs and Twitter together is going to completely amp up your ability to communicate with the population on campus. The last topic I want to cover is increasing student involvement. This is going to take two forms. The first is going to be regularly scheduled blood drives. Now, there are blood drives on campus every once in a while, but we want to make them scheduled, a regular event, perhaps once a month or so. And this lets people rely on it so doesn't seem like a spur of the moment type thing. The few times I've personally seen blood drives on campus, I did not have any idea that there was going to be a blood drive on that day until I saw like the Red Cross doing blood drives. So we want to make that a regularly scheduled event, and that helps in a lot of ways. Well, first off, it makes gives students a chance to participate and feel good. Everyone likes to feel useful and feel like they are helping the community as a whole. It's nice. People like that. And it gives the community a benefit, of course, from doing the blood drive. It's pretty self-explanatory. And it also helps with some of the students on campus in the nursing department. The event could even be ran, perhaps, by students in the nursing department, seniors probably, people that are already doing work at hospitals. They're already working on that. They're about to become nurses. They can take blood. And that would help give them practice, help the students. Everyone wins. The other topic we want to look at is providing free sex ed classes. Georgia is well known for being almost entirely abstinence-only sex education in the public high schools. And it's not effective. It doesn't work. Actually, the CDC ran a study on that and found that abstinence-only sex ed had very low impact on helping to prevent the spread of STDs. Whereas a full comprehensive sex ed classes actually had a pretty big improvement on stopping or slowing the spread of STDs. So we want to get the Health Services Department to start providing those kind of classes, using maybe the ballrooms under the gym or some other place on campus, a weekend thing, free food to standard, and that helps bring students in. It educates them, it fulfills that role, but it also helps remind the students that the Health Services Department is there and they are looking out for your best interests. They're not just there to be a fee on your tuition. They're there, they are providing services, and you, the Health Services Department, have their best interests at heart. And we want to remind them of that. Thank you.
Oftentimes, customers ask what is the improvement rate after Cabana Consultants improves the communication efforts. According to a previous client, our improvement rates can range up to 90%.
We here at Cabana Consultants are always looking out for the customer, and we like to keep the customer involved with everything we do. We're more than willing to help with anything that goes on, so choosing us to help with your needs is your best choice, because we are more than willing to help you with anything you need. We're here day and night, in and out. We'll hold meetings with you constantly to make sure that we can get in touch with you. We'll send emails, text messages, whatever form of communication is best for our clients. We are more than willing to compensate for them. And we also like to consult them with any sort of needs that we think might be important to them. We know important things we want to contact them to, but even small things that just may change the slightest increment of what's going on, we want to make sure that they're okay with it and that they know what's going on. We don't want to leave them in the dark about anything. We always want to make sure that they're involved and that they're the center of what we're doing.
Cabana Consultants suggests that the university implement better avenues to communicate with the community, such as Twitter, Instagram, or even GroupMe.
Where are we supposed to get a logo from? Now that's a fair question. We have put a lot of consideration into that, and what we're thinking is you could actually make it a contest on campus. You have a phenomenal art department. Very talented students are in all sorts of art, including graphical design and other more traditional mediums. Make it a contest on campus. Use your newfound external communication skills and make a contest on campus and let the students of West Georgia decide and design a logo. And that makes it even more personable to them.
We hope that you've enjoyed our presentation today, and we look forward to working with your team to increase overall participation with the Health Services Department. As a token of our appreciation, we've created a water bottle for you to take and remember our brand by.